In this video, I'm showing you how to love yourself in midlife, even if you don't feel good enough or you're stuck. It'll take about 10 minutes to share 3 steps that worked for me and hundreds of others. It'll work if you try it, but you've got to watch it. If you can't stick through, maybe self-love isn't for you just yet. I'm Kate Dark, and I help people like you connect within to find purpose and a deeper relationship with yourself. Let's dive in and talk about why self-love matters. Self-love is a big deal, especially in midlife. You're with yourself all the time. So if you're mean to you, it messes up everything. Good days feel bad. Tough days feel even worse. Loving yourself makes life so much easier to handle and to really build resilience. And over 40, stuff like kids leaving, boring jobs, or feeling lost really piles on that self-doubt. And I've helped clients through this, and these 3 easy steps can help anyone, any age, feel better about themselves. Here's why you're so hard on yourself, and it's such an easy fix today. So the first step is to stop the negative self-talk. Let's start by understanding why we can be so negative with ourselves. Often it comes down to a lack of self-love or self-acceptance. We get stuck beating ourselves up for mistakes or believing we've somehow failed. But what if you reframed those mistakes as experiences? And experiences are how we learn and grow. Calling them failure creates shame. Seeing them as experience gives you room to appreciate your growth and resilience. And how do we fix it? Well, a simple rule is don't say anything to yourself that you wouldn't say to your best friend or any other friend. If your inner voice turns mean, notice it and gently redirect it. Becoming aware of your thoughts is key because often negative self-talk runs on autopilot and it's been happening for years. So start paying attention. Awareness is the first step in changing your mental habits. Let's talk about a client, a 46-year-old client who really felt like a disappointment. She was divorced while everyone around her was married or in long-term relationships. So what we did was we shifted her focus towards her successes and daily happiness. One powerful tool we used was mirror talk, speaking compassionately to herself in the mirror. Just 30 seconds a day, looking herself in the eyes and saying 3 things that she really liked or loved about herself. Compassion truly starts with ourselves. If you try this for just 30 seconds a day for a week, then notice what changes. Is your negative self-talk easing? Are you starting to feel a bit kinder to yourself? And if you're struggling to come up with reasons why you're amazing, reach out to a few friends and ask them to text you what they love and appreciate you. And when it's in writing, you can read it over and over again. It's right there for you to start taking notice and to allow it to come into your awareness. So start by using their words as your affirmations, repeating those reasons to yourself. And over time, as your self-awareness grows, you'll find it easier to come up with your own and genuinely feel their truth. And the benefit of this is that you'll begin to develop self-awareness and self-compassion. Your relationship with yourself, the person in the mirror, will strengthen, and you'll see firsthand that you are absolutely worthy of your self-love. My client now knows she's not a disappointment. She's learned to value herself just as she is. Step number 2 is practice positive self-talk daily. And the reason behind this is that self-love is hard, especially in midlife, because we rarely give ourselves credit. We're quick to praise others, but slow to acknowledge our own achievements, big or small. And every accomplishment, no matter how small, deserves to be recognized because this really creates a foundation for positivity and builds genuine self-worth. And how do we fix it? Start by Talking to yourself like you would a friend, cheering you on. Say things like, nice job today, or you kept going even when it was tough. And when you make a habit of recognizing your own efforts, it really builds confidence and motivates you to reach for bigger goals. I worked with a 51-year-old who'd achieved a lot, successful career, raised two great kids, and enjoyed a supportive marriage. Yet he still felt he wasn't good enough, always focusing on where he came up short. And together we started a nightly practice. Every evening, he reflected and acknowledged even the smallest wins or acts of kindness. And over time, his perspective began to shift. He started to see himself as successful and worthy. And the benefit of self recognition has real lasting effects. You realize that you matter and that you are enough. My client found that true success and self worth comes from celebrating everyday kindness, effort, and growth. And as you practice this, you'll strengthen your self-connection, boost self-love, and grow in this self-awareness. No matter what your age or what stage you are in life. As Brené Brown said, talk to yourself as you would to someone you love. So step number 3, act lovable. Now here's how to make self-love stick for good. And the reason behind this is that self-love isn't sustainable if your actions don't align with your values. So when you act with integrity and authenticity, honoring who you truly are, you really build self-confidence and genuine pride in yourself. Self-respect grows naturally when you consistently make choices that you feel good about. To fix it, we need to do the kinds of things you admire in others. Be honest, follow through on your promises to yourself, and practice kindness and forgiveness. Living by your core values, even in small ways, boosts your self-respect and inner happiness because you're being true to yourself. So try this exercise. Place your hand on your heart and focus on your heart center and think of a trait you admire in someone else. Now look for that same quality within you. It's there. It's already there. Let it surface and really feel it. The more you give attention to these positive aspects, the stronger they become. So one of my clients struggled because she wasn't living authentically. It left her feeling disappointed and negative about herself. So we worked together to identify the changes that she wanted to make, and she chose just one area to start with. And we built a simple roadmap for her to act in alignment with her values, helping her create a life that she could genuinely feel proud of, one step at a time. And when you treat yourself with kindness and act in ways of respect, self-love begins to feel real, whether you're in midlife or at any stage of your life. If you're starting from a place of low self-esteem, remember that even a small act of self-compassion is progress. Give yourself time and patience. Self-love grows with every gentle step. Ultimately, the most important relationship is the one you have with yourself. By building self-love from within, you create deep trust and confidence in your own wisdom and worth. Everything stems from love, and to have love in our relationships, we first have to have love within. Is this the empty feeling within, a lack of love for yourself? If you really want change, don't just watch this, pause it and write the answers. Give yourself this moment. This is how you shift things. And for the people who are feeling overwhelmed, stuck, or unsure how to do it all alone, you don't need to figure it out all by yourself. If this feels like too much or you don't know where to begin, I'll walk with you in the I Am program. I help you take each step without pressure or confusion, and you'll finally feel clear, supported, and aligned with the life that you truly want without doing it all on your own. So there's the 3 steps to self-love in midlife and beyond. Stop the mean talk, cheer yourself on, and love yourself more. You're not stuck hating yourself. You're becoming more self-aware now. I've helped hundreds over 40 feel great about themselves. Click below for a free 15-minute call with me. We'll get you feeling good about you, or check my next video up here about finding purpose in midlife.